Block the brake.
Throw it right in there.
You okay? Should I open it?
So we couldn't control the seed spreader coming down the hill using a rope. You gotta put your foot on the brake. And clamping the ball on didn't work, and I don't have it set up to have a ball on it yet. So seed spreader worked beautifully. Like, it would have worked great if it was behind a ball to control it. But so now we're spreading everything by hand. We're not giving up. So I'm putting out about 5 bags of lime and 4 bags of fertilizer. We only ended up with probably about 1/3 of an acre for a food plot, but oh well. I don't have much more time to dedicate to this. So, and I'm under no illusion that I'm not going to have a weed problem. Scraping that with a bucket is not the way to get all the weeds out. When I sprayed last week, it didn't seem to kill everything, so oh well. We're going to go with what we got, right? Some turnips are better than no turnips. That's what I'm saying.
No.
probably, I would have had to spread this by hand anyways, because that seed spreader would be too hard to regulate for something this small. So I'm guessing that I probably wouldn't have attempted that after seeing. But it did great with the lime when we were coming uphill. So I'm guessing lime and fertilizer would go fine in there. And if you don't mind putting like a buttload of grass seed in it, then that would work too. But if you have a very minute amount, you probably don't want to, just in case it starts coming apart.
It'll just spread it all in one spot.
Yeah. Alright, so I stopped back by the food plot. You can see I've got moderate success. You can tell that me throwing it by hand maybe wasn't ideal. Like they clump together a little bit, but they're growing. I should have a pretty good yield. We've had a decent amount of rain and sun since I've been gone, so you can see up through there the little sprouts. I've got some little sprouts here, but I also still have some grass and ferns sprouting. You can see down through there though. I'll show you more here in a second. I'm resetting my cameras, and I got a picture of a couple deer and also a few moose. You can see that moose print right there. There is a cow and a calf, and there's at least another big cow on the other side of the property on another camera I caught. But looking down through there, you can see the green. I've got some green started there. Over in there. Up into there, there's some. I still got some grass though, right there. So, but look, I think in another week this will look pretty decent overall. Not bad for just kind of winging it. I gotta find a place for my second camera here on the food plot. I think once they come in big, there'll be quite a few here. I just don't know if they'll compete with each other, where they're so close together in some spots, or if one will just take over. Overall, I'm quite pleased. I'm gonna at least have some turnips to draw them in. I know I at least have a few does kicking around, so hopefully one of those translates to a buck. But you know, honestly, I'll take a doe if I can get the permit situation worked out. So stay tuned for updates, all right? All right, so here's the progress. It's kind of patchy, but it's coming in. Those ones look like they're just getting started over here. That's a pretty good bunch right there. Got some success here and going up through here. Jeez. There's a squirrel trying to bomb me with pine cones from up there. Just being ignorant. Look. And I'm collecting my cameras. Ooh, that's looking pretty nice up through there. I have to shoot me a red squirrel. The guy's being dangerous. That pine tree is probably 80 feet tall. He was kicking pine cones down. I just saw him run down the tree. Pretty good success right out in front of the tree stand. It's going to be hard to see in this light, but the tree stand is right up in here. I don't know. Pretty decent, I think. I mean, I know it's not perfect, but this is really rocky ground with multiple soils. So, I think I did okay. It's something at least. Or I checked the cameras, and there is a monster. And I'm pretty excited about it. So I reset the cameras. I got to remember to take batteries with me next time, and we'll see if he's sticking around or not. And then hopefully by then those turnips will be humongous, and I'll know if they really took or not. There's at least 3 different bucks, maybe 4. There's one that looks similar. I caught it on 2 different cameras, but the quality at night makes it hard to see if it's the same deer or not. So, but there's at least 3. But one of them's an eye popper. So I am stoked. So if you like this video, be sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.